Is dropshipping a reliable income source in 2024? You're probably bombarded every day with videos of overnight success stories and lavish lifestyles, all linked to dropshipping.
Of a dropshipping millionaire. A lot of people ask me,
I'm about to let y'all in on a secret on how.
Here's another day in the life as a dropshipping millionaire.
Is this the whole truth? Let's break it down. Dropshipping is not a golden ticket to instant wealth. I hate to burst the bubble, but that's just the hard truth. But I'll tell you this, if approached the right way, dropshipping can be an incredible stepping stone to creating the life you've always wanted. And if you stick around, I'll show you what's your absolute best shot at success. And you might be thinking, who even is this dude and what's his deal? My name is Andy, I'm 24 years old, and for the past 5 years, dropshipping e-commerce have pretty much been my whole world. In that time, I've generated millions of dollars with my e-commerce brands. I bought my first house in beautiful sunny Los Angeles. I bought my dream car, and I've been able to travel to over 45 countries. So in this video, I'll break down 3 crucial sections, each packed with key tips to build and skyrocket your dropshipping business to success. They're gonna be very practical steps for anyone looking to get started with their e-commerce journey today. The first thing that I'm gonna talk about is focusing your time in completely irrelevant areas, and to be honest, they will stay irrelevant until you can actually make your first few sales. And I'll quickly detail exactly what I mean by this in a second, but the reason why I'm even mentioning this in the first segment is because I've been seeing a lot of people make this simple mistake, and the reality is that a mistake like this can lead to people getting discouraged and quitting the model entirely, or even saying that the model doesn't work at all. And that's totally not the truth. The best way that I can help you guys understand what I'm gonna be getting at is by giving you an example of someone I just got off of a call with that is struggling with their dropshipping store. And so I don't disclose his actual name. Let's just say his name is Jake. So Jake discovered dropshipping from one of my YouTube videos about a month ago. And in that time, he's been able to select a product, create his Shopify website, along with run TikTok ads for an entire week. Throughout that week of testing, a few add to carts, initiate checkouts, but not a single sale on his end. He came to me and he said that he needs help with running ads because he thinks that his advertising strategy and his structure is not set up the right way. So I went ahead and took a look at his website and the product, and just from that, I didn't even need to look at his ads to tell him where the actual problem is linked to. It's his product. He's trying to sell one of those viral G lamps that are literally everywhere on TikTok. Everyone and their mom is trying to sell the same thing. He put so much time and money into making his website look so nice. He's got 5 to 10 day shipping with a local supplier. He's even telling me that he's in the works of getting custom packaging for the product. While all that he's doing is amazing, and that's exactly what you want to be doing for creating a brand, the reality is that he hasn't even sold a single unit yet, and he doesn't even know if the product works for him. And here he is focusing a ton of energy in sections of the dropshipping model that are, as I said, irrelevant until he can actually prove to himself that it will be worth his time and his money to invest into. I mean, that's the whole beauty of the dropshipping model. Very low barrier to entry. What Jake should have been doing was allocating his time to understanding the criteria required for a winning product, using efficient strategies to finding them, and then coming up with a solid winner to build a business around. The main thing here is not to spread yourself too thin and to focus on one concept at a time based on priority. For example, starting with your product, then moving to your content for your ads, then optimizing your website, improving logistics, branding, so on and so forth. This point actually brings us into the next segment, which is, lo and behold, your product. Hopefully I've been able to make it clear enough, but your product of choice is your crown jewel. Even if you have a super nice website and you got fast shipping, if you're trying to sell a product that is already hyped, you're simply not going to be making any money, period. Your product needs to be exclusive. You can think about it. Let's go back to Business Basics 101. We're digging for a product that isn't plastered all over the internet and wouldn't normally be found at your local retail store like Walmart or Target. Secondly, the same goes for products that no one really wants. It's a no-brainer, because if a product doesn't provide a purpose or solve a problem for a customer, you simply won't be turning over the revenue you're expecting. Ideally, your product must have wow factor and capture someone's attention within the first 3 seconds. Yes, that's right, you only got 3 seconds. So you want to find something that's unique or super cool. It needs to have the ability to generate millions of views in a very short space of time and practically sell itself. You want to be able to make a ton of content for this product, and then logistically, it should not be too heavy or too hard to ship. Plus, one of the biggest factors that are overlooked is the price of the product. Odds are that people can find the product for cheaper, just like you found that item, so profit margin needs to be relative to the product. Last but not least, you want to sell a product that has a clear-cut audience. A defined target market simplifies the advertising part of your product, which we'll touch on later. So once you have this criteria memorized, you could even write it down on a piece of paper if you have have to, but you need to be thinking about it when you start looking for your products. Now for finding products, I'm gonna give you two super solid options that people are becoming successful with. The first one is the TikTok Creative Center. And basically this is just a dashboard TikTok has created that shows you all the viral TikTok ads on their platform. If you filter to conversions, you're gonna be able to see the viral ads that are promoting products, which we obviously wanna be seeing. From there, you can scroll and search for ads that are promoting a product that fits the criteria I just went ahead and detailed. The next product research method is the TikTok Spy tool by AutoDS, and this is like having that TikTok Creative Center but on steroids. Because not only can we see the ads that are being promoted, but we can also see videos that are also organic that are going viral. You can also filter by the call to action. So I like to add the shop now one, since most of the products are going to be directing people to their website. Then you can filter by the views, the likes, but also search up a keyword. So say for instance, I wanted to find TikTok videos that showcase, let's just say makeup. I can do that. And then from there, I can get a detailed analysis of the engagement, their TikTok account, the website, and it'll even show us the product that they're running. And once I've been able to choose a product that I want, the platform makes it so easy to just import it to their database. And once it's linked to your Shopify store, anytime that you get an order, they will automatically fill it for you. So you don't have to go in each time that you get an order and manually fulfill the customer's information in there. So two very useful tools. Main thing though, just really try and understand that criteria so you aren't searching blindly. The next most important thing that you guys need to focus your attention to is getting heads in front of your product. And the best way to do that is advertising. There's two main ways to do this with the dropshipping model, and that's organic marketing and paid marketing. If you're starting out today with minimal amounts of capital, I would highly recommend to trade your time for money. So if you're time rich and cash poor, only work on posting videos of your product to go viral. Instagram Reels and TikTok are some of the absolute best way to getting engagement. Think about it. How did you first come across a trend? So let's just say you do go viral. There are two awesome things that happen. One, you can make money from the people that buy the product from your post. And two, you have essentially creative tested for free. And now you have a proven winning creative to use when you're ready to transition into paid marketing. The best thing I can tell you when it comes to advertising is to pinpoint your niche and to try and find a competitor or someone that is doing really well that's going viral and try and replicate their videos. And the key things to look at are the hook, which are the first few seconds of the video, and also the length of it, then the way in which they're showcasing the product to their audience. Create 3 different variations of that viral ad and post 2 to 3 times a day for a minimum of 2 weeks. As you create more and more content, you're gonna notice that you're gonna get better and better. But what's really important is to study viral videos and to try to decode that formula for why a specific video went viral over another, then try to implement it into your own content. For those videos that have gone viral, as I said earlier, you can repurpose or just use them for your paid campaigns. And this is exactly what I do on my brand. And we have accounts that have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars literally running ads on top of videos that have already gone viral on TikTok or Instagram Reels for free. Now, if you completely suck at creating content and you're convinced that you're never gonna get it or you just don't have the time, this is where you can opt in for a service that will take care of everything for you. The one that I use is Viral Ecom Ads, and essentially what they'll take care of is the research, and they will also formulate a viral creative for your specific product. And I've shown them on pretty much all of my challenge videos, and they consistently always do a great job. And just a quick FYI, the services that I'm showing you guys are my partners, and I would only recommend softwares and tools that I use and I genuinely find useful. But yeah, basically how it works is you choose a package on their website. I usually go with the TikTok split testing package. I then add the voiceover, which is that AI voiceover by 11 Labs. It's super nice and sounds really good. Then you just gotta pay, submit a form with your AliExpress link to your product, and that's it. Simple as that. But before wrapping up, let's talk about the engine behind your dropshipping journey, your mindset. This aspect is, in my opinion, always overlooked, but it is so crucial as any strategy or tool that you implement. The truth is, dropshipping is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires dedication, it requires patience, lots of it, and resilience. You're going to face challenges, failures, and moments of doubt, but it's your mindset that will determine whether you push through or you just give up like the 99%. As far as I'm concerned, be prepared to fail more than once, maybe even 10 times. Just know it's not the end of the road if you make some errors. Success in dropshipping rarely, and I mean rarely, happens overnight. It takes time to research your products, test strategies, and build a brand. So give your business time that it needs to grow, because the worst thing that you can do is rush it. And lastly, you must be resilient. To be the best, you have to see things in a different perspective to others. When you're faced with setbacks, don't just see them as failures, but as opportunities to learn and improve. Every dropshipper has faced hurdles, especially me. But persistence and the ability to adapt is what sets successful ones apart from the ones that failed. Your mindset is the foundation of your dropshipping journey, and every single one of you guys that are watching can adopt a winning mentality. Thank you for everyone that made it to the end of this video. I'm rooting for you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.